Hey everyone, Melissa here, and I'm pre-recording today's message because I'm on my lunch hour and I am actually outside in this amazing sunshine that we're having here in 72-degree weather. Just look up out of that, the beautiful blue skies and clouds. Things are wanting to come to life, but it's going to take some time. The message for today is about, are you holding on to things that are weighing you down? So we talked about when we are in forgiveness, when we're trying to let go of things, recreating stories. I've noticed that in my own home, we did some decluttering not too long ago, and it was amazing at the things that I held on to that I thought was in service of me or that I needed to keep. And when you start to see those kind of things in your environment, it's a true indication that you are just bringing in more and more things that are not going to be in service to you. And what I mean by that is not in service to you is that it's actually just weighing you down. It's making it heavy. Our basement had a closet area that was full of totes. And when we went through those, it just was amazing the things that I kept that I thought I needed to keep. And I was able to unload and get rid of a lot of the stuff that was in there. And I had to do it in a way that I wasn't too attached to it. There was a lot of Christmas ornaments, and I don't decorate like I used to. And so it was one of those, when I opened it up and seen what it was, I almost had to just say, okay, pitch that. Because I felt every time I would try to dig a little deeper into the contents of it, it was making me want to keep everything more, because it was bringing up all those feelings or those emotions at the time that I had used them, just brought back those memories. But that stays in our minds forever. Those memories are there. We don't really need something to remind us that we're just going to store in a closet. And, hopefully you have some pictures or just in conversation with the people that you were with. The other thing I've learned is they say if you're keeping something that is of very strong value connection to you, then it should be on display. Why would you take something that maybe your grandmother had given you that is very important to you and just shove it in a drawer somewhere or put it in a box? Like if it's something that can be out, like my grandmother, I have the crocheted doilies that they used to make that you put a vase or something on top of it. I have one of those and I keep it. I would use it during the holidays mostly, but now it's like it's something I can have out all the time. And I see it and I think of her. So keep that in mind, those things that they really are purposeful to you and that have a meaning. Find a way to frame them or put them out on display or do something with them that you can cherish them. Or maybe it's a matter of taking a picture of it and then letting it go. Things recycle in our lives too. So the more you can let go, it opens you up to receive even more things that are better or of more value, of more interest to you. So keep that in mind as well. And one of the things I encourage you to do, if you ever buy something and you're not 100% sure that it's really what you want, I just did this, and you hold on to it with the receipt and allow yourself an amount of time. So 30 days is a great amount of time to decide, am I going to continue to use this? Did I even use it, I guess is the question. And if not, then I want to return it. I am not a purse carrier, and I wanted to buy one because I felt like I needed one because of going to this job. I wanted to, have a bag, so to speak. And I was already using something. Actually, it's a 31 bag is what I use, and I love it. It's a lunch bag, but it says follow your path. And that works perfectly for me. As representing a purse. So I had bought a really fancy schmancy one, and I thought I would use it, and it was sitting there, and every time I would grab it to go to use it, I just didn't feel connected to it. And so I took it back today and got my $25 back. So if I would have left it there and continued to leave it there and didn't use it, maybe I would have used it once or twice. But to me, that $25, getting that back and allowing me to recycle that into something else that might be more practical, that I know I'm going to use, just helps me to align with understanding, how I spend money and how I receive money, and the things that I put value on and the things that I don't put value on, the things that I've got shoved in a closet that are no longer in service to me. So I challenge you on this beautiful day to think about spring cleaning, to think about cleaning up your environment, to think about those things that might be weighing you down, or those things that you want to return that are not going to be used or not in service to you. Don't feel like you have to. And if you get something from someone else that you truly don't want, then just use it later as a gift for someone else. There's nothing wrong with regifting. Just make sure it's not within the same family so it doesn't get called out that, hey, you received that from so-and-so. That would be a little embarrassing, I'm sure. Not that I've ever done that. Anyways, I hope this is in service to you. As always, I bring you so much love, lots of light as we have today. And if you want to post a comment, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we'll be talking soon. Have an amazing day. Much love.